This is episode number 27, and today we are discussing the body cleanse, how to detox your body in 5 easy steps. Welcome to the Life 2.0 podcast. My name is Matt Jones, a former pro musician turned lifestyle entrepreneur and author. Every week, I want to bring you different strategies, tools, and concepts to empower your life, from mindset to health, career, and more. Thank you for hanging here with me. It means everything. Now, let's get to the episode. Hi, everyone. Thank you for being with me. This is Matt Jones. I appreciate you being here with me today. I'm sorry, but I've been away for about 30 days. A lot of life happening. And, with COVID and everything, I decided that I wanted to come back and do another podcast. And today is really important to me because we're doing something that I've done over many years when I really decided that I needed to get back in shape. I needed to take more control of my life. And, COVID has really just changed everything. If you're like millions of people around the world, you are dealing with some serious COVID fatigue. Staying home more than normal has created some unhealthy, disgusting, perhaps even dangerous habits for many people. And so, it may be time for a body cleanse. Maybe you've been drinking too much. Maybe you're worried about your liver and why you keep waking up with kidney pains and stiffness. Maybe you're seriously bloated from eating too much pizza and fried foods. Perhaps you just feel very weak and, in general, and you can't think straight most of the time. Your bowel movements frighten you, frankly, and you don't even remember the last time that your belly wasn't hanging over your belt. Well, you're not alone. It might just be time for you to do a master cleanse. And, let's do a fresh reboot of your body so that you can feel better, have more energy, and just get back to the you that you admire and love. The you that you know is worthy and joyful and just, happy to be alive. So, instead, of being a sad sack of blob on the couch, watching Netflix, while you slowly cower in depression, let's discuss how we can do a body cleanse and, re-energize our lives a little bit. So I'm currently doing a 14-day body cleanse, and I want to encourage all my followers to join me. So it is March of 2021 now already, and some of you may have already fallen off the proverbial bandwagon and already given up on your goals this year. That's okay. Maybe you just want to get in shape for summer, given that the vaccine rollouts and doses mean that the summer might actually be somewhat enjoyable this year. It doesn't matter where you currently are. January isn't the only time to take positive steps in your life. You can start today. So just keep positive and focus on your why or whys. So my whys for cleansing currently are, number one, I want to have more energy to be better at my career and my responsibilities. Number two, I have actually gained some weight, and I want to drop 20 pounds in 2 months so that I look and feel better about myself. Basically trying to have more confidence. And number three, my sleep is really suffering, unfortunately, from anxiety and poor health. So I really just want to feel better when I wake up. And number four, I want to feel like I'm in control again of my life. A lot of shifts are happening around me, and it just feels like a bit of a whirlwind. Maybe some of you feel the same way. And right now, I just feel like I really need to take the reins back and just do it. So these are my whys. Yours might be different. I would highly suggest that you not only write your goals or what you want, but your why, because it reinforces the feelings you're fighting and want to overcome. There's a subconscious attachment to your daily cycles of routine thinking and behavior, and you either enforce dread or you enforce positivity. So you really have to overcome those limiting beliefs, like I have, and just push through them. So if your conscious mind says, I want to lose weight, your subconscious mind might be thinking, change scares me. I don't want to. Then you don't do it. It's really a battle in your head. So you got to face it head on and just reinforce why or whys every day to beat this inner resistance. So, what is a body cleanse? Well, a body cleanse basically promotes better health overall. When you do a cleanse, you basically want to detoxify some part of your body. Cleanses are also referred to as detoxes. And it's a detox because basically your aim is to remove those bad toxins from your body that are causing you damage. Toxins in your digestive system, toxins in your skin, toxins in your brain, etc. So, different types of cleanses include like a juice cleanse, a water cleanse, fasting, and even some of them are like really organ specific. Some people want to do a liver cleanse, a colon cleanse, or even a brain cleanse. So, each one of these cleanses has different aims and activates different processes in your body. So, doing a full body cleanse will include all of these options. Cleanses, whether it be water or fasting, really help all of your organs. However, there are specific changes to your diet to help detox specific organs. Some of the most popular are colon, liver, and brain cleanses. So when you do a cleanse, it promotes weight loss, it boosts your energy, it improves mental and emotional health, and even digestive health. There are many, many benefits that you will experience when you try to do a complete body cleanse. So, basically, if you just feel terrible most of the time and you want to just start taking some simple steps to completely rejuvenate your body and mind, I've come up with 5 steps that I've done in the past and that I'm actually doing again starting tomorrow. And I will be doing this for the next 2 weeks. So feel free to join me if you'd like to do that, and let me know how you're doing in the comments as well. Okay, so number 1, abstain from alcohol completely. So I'm not sure if you knew this, but more than 90% of alcohol is actually metabolized in your liver. It's true. Your liver is actually responsible for digestion and ridding your body of toxic substances. It metabolizes fats, proteins, carbohydrates. It stores vitamins and minerals. So by simply cutting out alcohol is a great way to just flush it out and restart that healing process, if you've been abusing it. And it is also really good for your brain. As it's well known, alcohol kills brain cells. So you can really rejuvenate your brain and, really bring your cognition and focus back again. Warding yourself off from alcohol can be, challenging if you do it regularly. If you have a problem, experts warn not to do it cold turkey, but, a bit at a time. However, if you are a binge drinker, having 1 or 2, may not be good for you because, you'll never stop, right? I personally just like to go cold turkey. I focus on drinking water and just keeping my mind busy with things like reading, writing, or really just being creative, like playing some music for a couple hours. That's a great way to, kind of use some of your talents or your hobbies to distract you. Use that resistance for good instead of bad. Number 2, drink a bottle of water every 3 hours. So drinking more water instantly boosts your immune system. Dehydration is really a big problem for most people. Most people actually aren't aware of this, but your body is really naturally dehydrated most of the time, and especially in the morning when you wake up. All night your body's been working hard to repair itself, rebuild cells, recover from many immunity issues, and rebuild tissues from any exercise. And, even in times of COVID, you really want to be on top of your immune system. And, in this process, you actually burn carbs. You actually do burn carbs when you sleep. Not a lot of people are aware of this. But remember that we are made of 60% water. So the body always needs water and craves it. So you want to drink more water to kickstart your metabolism, flush out toxins, and get immediate energy. So it's recommended that you drink at least 2 liters of water a day. Now, it's fine to talk in terms of calculations. I have a bottle of water, one I special ordered off of Amazon that shows me how many ounces of water I need to drink. It has actually little stitches on the side of the water bottle so that I know I need to drink a certain amount of water before that time. You guys don't have to do that. Okay, just make sure you get a bottle of water and, fill it up and make sure you're just drinking that, at least 3 times a day, every 3 hours. All right. And I guarantee that will be just enough for you. Okay. Don't get so caught up in the liters of it. Okay. Just find a bottle of water and fill it up, and it will completely, help to cleanse and detox your body in so many positive ways. When you flush and detox your body, it really helps to regulate your digestion, and as well, it aids in even cleansing your colon. Number 3, cut out all sugar. So sugar is one of the absolute worst ingredients to put in your body. Put down those sugary drinks, put down the sugar cookies, put down the cereal and milk even. Milk is loaded with sugar. Don't even add it to your coffee. Don't use it to cook eggs or anything. Use something like an avocado cooking spray if you must. I actually use that, and it's much better for you. A recent study out of the Independent has shown that the biggest cause of early death in the world is not actually smoking or alcohol. It's actually what you eat and ingest. Unhealthy eating and sugary drinks have found to be the number one reason for early death. And this also includes things like salt and eating too much red meat. And, sugar is really one of the biggest killers, contributing to things like heart disease, strokes, and diabetes. And it even aids in cancerous cells to spread and grow in your body. So start cutting down on your sugar intake, and as well as artificial sweeteners like Sweet and Low. These are artificial creations to taste like sugar and smell like sugar, but are in fact 600 times sweeter than sugar. They've even been linked to cancer and is really just all bad. Remember that too much refined sugar and high fructose corn syrup causes a fatty buildup that can lead to liver disease. Also, sugar even elevates glucose in the bloodstream, which can be harmful to the brain, resulting in slow cognitive function and deficits in memory and attention. So also by limiting sugars and sweeteners, you're also doing a liver cleanse. So really try to go all natural if you can, and it will just be better for your life in the long term. Number 4, eat more greens and antioxidant-rich food. So overall, eating green vegetables is one of the best ways to improve your health and protect yourself from diseases like obesity, diabetes, heart disease, and cancer. More greens in your diet, gives you more fiber, vitamins, minerals, and antioxidants. Eating darker leafy greens even hydrates you and is good for cleansing your colon. So start adding more spinach and greens to your daily meals with meat. Add them with, slices of chicken for your lunches. Try to cut out those carbs. Greens really help to maintain clear blood vessels, lessen heart problems, and prevent bone loss and aging. And they actually help you poop, actually. It's a type of fiber that feeds good bacteria in your gut. This is why a lot of Eastern doctors ask patients about how their bowel movements are, as opposed to how they're feeling. And this is because they know that, gut health is everything. And they know that those bowel movements are more than likely the best evidence of disease or malnutrition. So start adding greens and antioxidant foods into your diet. Number 5, do intermittent fasting. So I've talked a lot about intermittent fasting. It's changed my life, and it can definitely change yours. Fasting has been practiced for thousands of generations. The most prolific scientists have talked about the benefits about fasting, especially in the last decade. The human body, is used to going without food for long periods of time. And, even dating back to Homo erectus almost 8 million years ago, when your body isn't focused on digesting food, your body is focused on healing itself. Your body is really the best healer. And this is why fasting has been linked to curing cancer, reduced heart disease, eradicating diabetes, and proven just to elongate your life. And it's also linked to curing Alzheimer's disease, limiting seizures for people with epilepsy, and also improves your immune system, as well as weight loss. When I lost 40 pounds in 2.5 months, I basically practice intermittent fasting 5 to 6 days a week. Now I really just do it normally like 3 to 4 days a week. And, it's very easy once you set a schedule for your body and eating habits. Remember that your body works on a clock, just like every other automatic function. And, you really can train it anytime you want. So when I fast, I do 16-8. And what I do is not eat for 16 hours. I have an 8-hour eating window. And, that might sound challenging, but it's really not, considering that we sleep 8 hours a night. The best way really to think about it is that you're just skipping breakfast. So what I do is stop eating at 8 p.m. at night. And then the next day, I have an 8-hour eating window. And, in that 8-hour eating window, I eat a lot of really good foods. I'm not starving myself. I'm not eating birdseed. I'm eating, chicken spinach lunches and even cheeseburgers, protein style, even carb-free taco salads, a lot of really good stuff, so you don't have to starve yourself, you know what I mean? And, when you start doing this regimen, the first 48 hours are always the most challenging, but once you overcome this, it will feel completely normal. You drink more water, to help with those hunger pangs. And, in that time, you can even still drink coffee. And once you do this, really the pounds just start melting off like butter, and your body really just rewards you for this. Okay, so that's it, everyone. That was 5 easy tips for a body cleanse. If you use these 5 tips, I completely endorse that it will improve your energy, your vibrancy, emotional, and physical health. So do these 5 simple things, and I guarantee that your life will transform. So just one more time, I'm going to go over these. Number 1, abstain from alcohol completely. Number 2, drink a bottle of water every 3 hours. Number 3, cut out all sugar. Number 4, eat more greens and antioxidant-rich food. And number 5, do intermittent fasting. Okay, guys, so it's 2021. COVID is still hanging around, but it looks like we have a little bit more hope on the horizon. And, if you've fallen off the wagon in this past year, don't feel bad about it. You're not alone. We're all there. I've been there. It's been a very tough year. So start by just taking it easy on yourself, giving yourself some self-love, but realizing that, it's time to move into a new regimen. So, let's do this together and realize that we're not perfect, but we always have a choice and that we can be better, right? We can choose to upgrade our life and make better choices every day. If you want to show up for your family, show up for your job, show up for your friends and family, whatever your reason, find that why, focus on those whys, and you're going to be just fine. All right, so I hope this helped to inspire you today, and I hope that it gave you a little bit of motivation. And if you have any questions, feel free to drop me, a DM, and I'd be happy to answer any questions about the diet or cleanse or detox in any way. All right, guys, wishing you all the best, lots of love and health. Bye-bye. Hey everyone, thanks again for listening to this podcast about a body cleanse. I hope that it's helped to inspire you to change and transform your life a little bit today. Maybe get into some healthier habits moving into further into 2021. And if you did enjoy this, I really would appreciate if you would give me a like and a review on iTunes. That helps to expand the message a lot further and to help more people on their own personal transformation journey. And we're in over 25 countries now, which is very cool. I'm really excited in terms of how much the podcast is picking up, and I really appreciate all your messages and comments, and it's everything to me that it's actually having some sort of an effect on everybody out there. So I really appreciate it, guys. Please keep messaging me, and thank you so much for everything. This podcast would not be successful without you guys. So please keep listening, and I promise to give you a lot more content and good value to help improve your life daily. Making the decision to upgrade your life, isn't something that is supposed to be egotistical. It's something that is supposed to inspire you daily to make conscious choices and being mindful of your everyday actions. And that's what this podcast is about, to just make those little changes every day that make up to, big changes in the end. So thank you so much for being a valued listener, and I really hope that it's making an impact for you. So thank you again for listening, and I look forward to talking to you guys more, and we'll see you on the next podcast. Bye-bye.